Welcome to the English Professor. Are you ready to dive deep into the enchanting world of language, literature, and the art of effective communication? The English Professor is your trusted guide on this remarkable journey. Led by a devoted educator with an insatiable love for English, our mission is to transform learning into an enjoyable, insightful, and inspiring experience. Our vision is to foster an inclusive and supportive community where learners of all levels can flourish. Whether you're starting your English journey or striving to refine your expertise, the English Professor is your trusted companion every step of the way. Stay in the loop. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you're always first in line for our enlightening and entertaining content. Join our growing The English Professor family as we celebrate the beauty of language, delve into the depths of literature, and empower you to express yourself with eloquence. Today we are going to discuss the questions and answers of the poem The Sunderban. Let us start. Answer the following questions in 1 or 2 sentences each. 1. What can a tourist find in the Sunderban? A tourist can find tigers, crocodiles, hental, sundari trees, and mangroves in the Sunderban. 2. Who are unnoticed? The marginalized, impoverished local community is unnoticed. 3. What attracts the tourists? 4. The phrase this man-eater refers to. 5. What happened to Haripada, Susil and Fateh Ali? 6. Who is the speaker waiting for and why? 7. Why does Susil's wife commit suicide? Answers. Tigers and wildlife attract the tourists. The phrase the man-eater refers to a Royal Bengal tiger. Haripada, Susil, and Fateh Ali presumably met tragic fates, possibly due to tiger attacks or other dangers in the Sunderban. The speaker is waiting for the minister to visit in the hope of bringing positive change to the Sunderban. Susil's wife commits suicide due to the fangs of hunger and desperation. Answer the following questions in a page each. 1. Difficulties faced by the localites in the Sunderban poem. The poem The Sunderban portrays a vivid and stark image of the difficulties faced by the local communities residing in the Sunderban, particularly the Dalit community. These difficulties can be summarized as follows. A. Poverty and hunger. The poem describes the extreme poverty and hunger experienced by the locals. They struggle to find enough food to sustain themselves and their families. Susil's wife's suicide is a poignant illustration of the desperation brought on by hunger. B. Marginalization. The locals, often referred to as black bodies, face social and economic marginalization. They are neglected and go unnoticed amidst the fascination with the natural beauty and wildlife of the Sunderban. This marginalization is a reflection of the broader societal discrimination faced by marginalized communities. C. Danger from tigers. The conflict with tigers is a constant threat to the locals. Venturing into the dense forest to gather resources like honey and firewood exposes them to the risk of encounters with man-eating Royal Bengal tigers. The poem mentions the names of individuals who fell victim to these encounters, emphasizing the perilous nature of their lives. D. Lack of government support. The poem suggests that the locals have been waiting for government assistance and intervention. The minister's promised visit raises hopes for positive change, but it remains uncertain whether these promises will be fulfilled. E. Environmental challenges. The Sunderban region is prone to environmental challenges, including flooding from brine water. This further exacerbates the difficulties faced by the local communities, affecting their access to food and resources. 2. Portrayal of the conflict between human beings and tigers. The conflict between human beings and tigers in the poem The Sunderban is depicted as a central theme, illustrating the harsh reality of life in this region. Several aspects of this conflict are highlighted. A. Predatory nature. The Royal Bengal tigers are portrayed as fierce and predatory, posing a constant threat to the local inhabitants. Their predatory behavior is a source of fear and danger, as they prey on the local people who venture into the forest. B. Tragic encounters. The poem lists the names of individuals like Haripada, Subal, and Fateh Ali, who have fallen victim to these man-eating tigers. These encounters are portrayed as tragic, with the tigers representing the ruthless and uncontrollable forces of nature. C. Irony. The conflict between human beings and tigers underscores the irony of the situation. While tourists come to the Sundarban to marvel at the tigers and other natural wonders, the locals suffer from the consequences of these encounters, facing death and deprivation. D. Desperation. The conflict leads to a sense of desperation among the local communities. Subal's wife's suicide is a poignant example of the despair that arises from the constant threat of tiger attacks and the struggle for survival. Thank you so much for joining us today and watching this video. We hope you found it informative and enjoyable. If you did, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel for more content like this.